Good morning students. Today's our topic is abstract data type graph. Here we are discussing about the which way we are constructed for the graph. Abstract data type is nothing but here having some rules. Already you know abstract data type is having some rules. It is well defined of functions and data members. Functions and data members. Abstract data type is a combination of data members and functions. Here abstract data type for graph and then open brace. Here a combination of data members and functions. Here data members are for graph. What are the data members are? Vertices and then edges. A non-empty set of vertices and a set of undirected edges. A non-empty set of vertices and a set of undirected edges. A graph is a combination of vertex and edges. So these two are data members for graph. And then functions. What are the functions are you having for creating the for constructing the graph? Here first function is graph create. Graph create function or method is used for creating a graph. Another function or method is graph insertion. Insertion having some parameters. What that parameters? Graph comma v. V is nothing but vertex. Graph is nothing but the graph name and then vertex. Inserting a new vertex into the గ్రాఫ్లో న్యూ వర్టెక్స్ని ఇన్సర్ట్ చేయాలి అంటే ఫస్ట్ ఇన్సర్షన్ అనే మెథడ్ని యూజ్ చేస్తాం. అండ్ ద నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ఈజ్ గ్రాఫ్ డిలీషన్ having also some parameters. In deletion method also graph comma v. This graph is a name, v is a vertex. Whatever the vertex you are deleted from the graph is nothing but you are indicating here. Okay, another function is boolean is empty. Boolean is empty function having the parameter graph. Here boolean is nothing but either 0 or 1. 1 is nothing but true, 0 is false. Is empty function graph name. Suppose whatever the name you are fixed for that graph name we are writing here. Process of checking whether the graph is empty or not. This function is used for process of checking whether the graph is empty or not. When the graph is empty, here there is no vertex and no edges are there in that graph, then it is a empty graph. Okay, and then move on to the operations of graph. What are the operations are having to create a graph? Insertion, deletion, and then merging, traversing, and so on. Okay, so on operations are there, but mainly we are discussing about the insertion, deletion, merging, traversing. Okay, in that mainly focus on insertion. Insertion is nothing but inserting a new vertex to graph. Inserting a one vertex to the graph. ఇది newly established graph or already existing a graph. When suppose if you insert a new vertex to already existing graph, it provides some connectivity to other vertexes. Establish a connectivity. Way of insertion. Which one you are inserting? Vertex is insertion. Way of insertion and establish a connectivity with the other vertices in the existing graph. Okay, existing graph, already existing graph అంటే some vertices అనేవి ఆల్రెడీ మీరు కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ చేస్తుంటారు. సో మీరు ఇప్పుడు న్యూగా ఎంట్రీ ఇచ్చే వర్టెక్స్ దానికి కరెక్షన్ అనేది ప్రొవైడ్ చేసుకోవాలి. అండ్ దెన్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్ అండ్ ఇన్ ద ఇన్సర్షన్ హ్యావింగ్ two type of insertions having undirected graph, directed graph. Graphs are of two types, directed and undirected graph. Which way we are providing insertion in directed or undirected? So v of x, the v of x is a vertex is inserted to v of I be adjacent vertex. v of x అనేది న్యూ వర్టెక్స్ అండి. యాక్చువల్గా ఆ న్యూ వర్టెక్స్ని ఇన్సర్ట్ చేయాలి. v of I is a adjacent వర్టెక్స్. దట్ మీన్స్ ఒక గ్రాఫ్ ఆల్రెడీ కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ అయ్యి ఉంది, దాంట్లో v of i అనేది అడ్జసెంట్. దెన్ ఇట్ ప్రొవైడ్ సమ్ it establishes some connectivity. So then entries of v of x and v of i are incorporated in the adjacent list. Incorporated is nothing but connectivity, okay, in case of undirected graph. And then move on to the directed graph. Same like that only. v of x is a new vertex inserted to directed graph. v of i be adjacent. Adjacent is nothing but it's already existing graph. v of i is a adjacent. Then based on the directions, here there is no directions. Why? Because here is undirected graph. Directions means every edge having some directions. Based on the directions, necessary entries are incorporated into the adjacent list. Necessary incorporated is nothing but connectivity, establishing a connectivity to the adjacent list. For example, here I take in one graph v1 v1 v2 v3 v4 v5. This is a new vertex. Insert v5. Okay, next here having the adjacent list, adjacent matrix representation. In last class we discussed, no, here linked list representation, adjacent list representation. Here how many vertex we are having? v1 to v5. v1 providing the connection between v2 v3, so v2 v3, and then v2 providing the connection of v1 and then v3, okay, as well as v5. So v1 v3 v5. v3 providing the connection v1 v2 v4, v1 v2 v4. v4 providing the connection v3 v5, v3 v5. v5 providing the connection, v5 is the new vertex. Already these all are already existing graph. This is up to now, this is the existing graph. v5 is new vertex inserted, so it provides some connectivity between v4 and then v2. So for v5 having the connection of v2 and then v4. v5 connection అనేది దేనికి ప్రొవైడ్ చేసుకుందండి? v2 కి v4 తో కంబైన్ అయ్యి v5 అనేది ఇన్సర్ట్ అయింది. సో నెక్స్ట్ వన్, deletion. Now identify all the vertices that are adjacent to the vertex and break the edges. Okay, whatever the vertex you are deleting, okay, in that graph, identify all the vertex that are adjacent to the vertex and break the edges. Okay, all vertexesని ఐడెంటిఫై చేయండి, అండ్ దెన్ అడ్జసెంట్గా ఏం వర్టెక్స్ ఉందో ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయండి, అండ్ ఎడ్జెస్ని బ్రేక్ చేయండి. సో హియర్ v1 v2 v3 v4. okay, here having v1 to v4, having the v1 having the connection v2 v3, and then v3 having the connection v4 as well as v2 having the connection v1 v4, v1 v3 v4, v3 having the connection of v1 v2 v4. okay, v4 having the v4 having the v2 v3. This is the connections for that graph. Suppose whatever the element you are deleting, whatever the vertex you are deleting, v4 are deleting. So v4 here, the v4 is placed. We are deleting this vertex, this edges also break. That's the definition here. Break the edges. ఈ ఎడ్జెస్ కూడా బ్రేక్ అయిపోతాయి. సో ఈ v4 డిలీట్ అయిపోయిందంటే నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకేమేమి ఉన్నాయి? v1 v2 v3. ఓకే, v1 v2 v3. These three vertices, and then v1 having the connection v2 v3, and then v2 having the connection v1 v3, v3 having the connection v1 v2. okay, and then next one is merging operation. Merging operation is a process of merging, is nothing but combining. Anything you have to combine, that is called as a merging. okay, process of combining. What you are combining here? We are discussing about the graph, means then you are combining graphs. Process of combining these two graphs as a సింగిల్ గ్రాఫ్. ఏదైనా ఒక టూ గ్రాఫ్స్ని ఒక సింగిల్ గ్రాఫ్గా కంబైన్ చేసేదే మెర్జింగ్ అని అంటాం. సో ఎస్టాబ్లిషింగ్ వన్ ఆర్ మోర్ ఎడ్జెస్ బిట్వీన్ ది గ్రాఫ్స్ g1 and g2. Here this is the G1 graph and this is the G2 graph. Merging is a combining. Here this one is V1, V2, V3, V4. Like this graph will be constructed. And then W1, W2, W3. This is also already existing graph. We are combining these two graphs by using the merging operation. Here merging, here I write the one condition, merge V4 comma W1 and then V3 comma W2. That means here providing the some connection V4 to W1 and then V3 to V3 to W2, and then this is automatically combined. So by using this way we are merge the two graphs V1, V2, V3, V4, providing the, here I wrote the condition, no, V4 W1 having some edge and then V3 W2 having the some edge. This is overall merging operation. Okay, thank you students.